Positive or negatives then?
Okay, so the positive effects of 0-hour contracts are obviously that it's very flexible hours. So for a student that can only work on weekends or in the evenings, that would be a really positive thing. Negative effects of 0-hour contracts are things like financial support, like if you have a mortgage, it's going to be really hard to ensure you get the amount of hours that are going to need to be able to pay for the mortgage. If you have kids, that's going to be another issue. Also, things like mental health have been brought up on our investigation. Yeah. I don't really know what the fuck.
Elaborate on mental health?
Yeah.
Elaborate on mental health.
Okay. I don't really know what came up on mental health. Oh yeah, okay. We're just going to edit this and make it look good. So, for our firefighters investigation, we had a really concerned mother who was concerned for her son who had been really, kind of his self-esteem had been affected by the fact that his hours had been cut. So like, quickly, so, wait. Okay, so we had a mother that was really concerned about her son's mental health and the effect that his 0-hour job was having on his self-esteem. He would get to work and he'd walk through the door and then receive a text saying that his hours had been cancelled, like his shift was off, so obviously you can imagine that really affected him.
Awesome.
Ta-da!
Through your investigation, what reactions have you found regarding 0-hour contracts? What reactions have the public had to your investigation into 0-hour contracts?
Okay. So, for our investigation, we've had a really positive response from members of the public. Wait, that didn't come out right. Oh my god, I can't do this. So, from our investigation, we've had a really positive response from members of the public and people that have stumbled across our investigation. 0-hour contracts haven't had much coverage in the media until quite recently. So we've had a lot of interest from kind of media professionals and people working, for example, in Unison that are focusing on 0-hour contracts within a care setting and how they've had a negative effect on people.
How many people have been affected by 0-hour contracts? Is this a big scale or just a small? Is it localised or is it national?
So on our website we did a survey and it showed that 67%... So on our website we did a survey and it showed that 67% of people were actually unhappy and had a negative view towards 0-hour contracts. So that just shows how big of a scale the issue is. Okay.
Where have you been finding your information for 0-hour contracts for your entire investigation? What sources have you used?
Okay, so for our investigation, we've been getting data from government websites. We've sent out FOI requests, Freedom of Information requests, to the NHS, to universities, to lots of sector things. Yes, public sector what?
Jobs.
We've sent out, okay, let me do that again. So we've sent out FOI requests to lots of public sector jobs, including universities, hospitals, ambulance services, etc. We've been getting our information off government websites, obviously surveys, from interviewing people that are immediately affected with 0-hour contracts. Oh yeah, that's it. I don't know what else. What else have I been?
The 10 questions we've got.
Okay, let's do some of them again.
Do you want to start again?
Let's just do some of them again. Like the
Okay.
first one.
Well, I think we should maybe do first question again because you were over here for that one.
Oh, yeah.
So we get a new angle where you've been before. And if I just ask you what 0-hour contract is again, do you remember your whole spiel?
Yeah.
Okay. You recording?
Yep.
What is a 0-hour contract?
So a 0-hour contract is a new type of contract. No wait, no it's not. It's a kind of new type of contract. Okay, a 0-hour contract is a specific type of contract which means that the employee... No wait, I've got to do that again. 0-hour contracts are a specific type of contract which means the employer can... Oh my god, I lost my train of thought. Okay.
Do you want me to hold something up for you to read?
No, it's fine. There's like not even anything written here. It's coming out of my head, that's why it's so like, whoa. So, 0-hour contracts are a specific type of contract, which means the employer can't guarantee fixed hours for the employee, so it's very flexible.
Okay.
Alright.
That's a good answer.
What jobs are you most likely to find a 0-hour contract in, or have a 0-hour contract in?
Retail and NHS public sector.
I know, I'm trying to
Mental
how
health
to
services.
phrase it. So jobs that we've found include a lot of 0-hour contracts, are public sector jobs such as people working in the fire service, the NHS, builders, retail assistants, couldn't think of what else.
Yeah, the first one's probably fine, isn't it?
Yeah, the first one's fine.
We move on. How could a 0-hour contract affect a person?
Okay, a 0-hour contract can have both a positive and a negative effect on a person. Positive effects are that it's very flexible, you can kind of change your hours to suit your working schedule. So for students it's fantastic because they have the ability to work at weekends or in the evening. Negative effects are kind of that financially they're not the greatest for ensuring you can support yourself. So if you have a mortgage, you can't ensure you can get enough hours, in a month to afford your mortgage. What else? Stability.
Not very stable.
No. So I'm going to do it again. Negative effects of 0-hour contracts are kind of the financial stability. You can't really, what's the word? Ensure. So negative effects of 0-hour contracts are kind of the financial stability. You can't really ensure that you're going to be able to support children or pay for a mortgage because you just can't ensure your hours. From one of our case studies on a firefighter actually, we had a mother who was concerned about her son's self-esteem and mental health because he'd really been messed around by a 0-hour contract hours. So he would kind of walk into his place of work and be told via text that his shift was off, so obviously that kind of knocked him down a bit.
Okay, awesome. Through your investigation, what reactions have 0-hour contracts had? I'm getting a list. Carry on. What reaction have 0-hour contracts had?
From like people that have...
From the people that you've approached and the research that you've done, what is the general reaction to 0-hour contracts?
So the general reaction to 0-hour contracts is quite negative, but we have had kind of people say that they are a positive thing, like they enjoy the flexibility. But most people say they're negative due to the, financial stability and the fact that it's kind of unstable.
How many people are affected by 0-hour contracts? Did you say 67% in the survey that you did?
Yeah. I don't know how many 0-hour contracts are actually if they're a popular thing.
So according to a survey that we did, we found that 67%.
Okay, so according to a survey we did, we found that 67% of people are actually... According to a survey we did, we found that 67% of people were actually... According to a survey we did, we found that 67% of people had a negative view towards 0-hour contracts and that they wouldn't actually... I was going to say something irrelevant, so you can cut that at the end.
Where are you getting your information from 0-hour contracts? You're getting from the news, individuals?
Our information for the 0-hour contract investigations come from surveys, from news reports, from online government internet sites.
Can you hear whilst doing
That was
that
loud.
your stomach?
I thought it was
Jesus!
Oh my god. Okay,
Start that again. Have you had breakfast?
No!
that's
Yeah.
what it is then. Information for our 0-hour contract. I can't do it now.
Sorry.
Information for our 0-hour contract investigations. Stop it! So, we've been getting our information for our investigation from government websites, news reports, surveys we've conducted ourselves, surveys we've seen that have been conducted, from interviews and case studies, and I can't think of anything else.
Do you want to do that again?
Yeah.
Go away from the door!
Go away.
Is that hear me?
There's no one there.
Oh, good.
It's our stomach again.
No. Okay, go on.
Okay. So, from our investigation... So, we've gathered our information for this investigation from conducting surveys ourselves, from government. So, we've conducted... Wait, we haven't conducted... Oh my god!
Right, okay.
You know how
2
hard this
seconds.
is?
Take a breather.
I can't! Okay.
Think through.
Do you want to make a list?
Ask her the question again, because that might
Yeah,
help.
ask me the question.
Where are you getting your information from for your 0-hour contract investigation?
So, for our investigation, we've gathered information from surveys we've conducted ourselves, from government websites, from news reports, and from case studies and interviews conducted by me and members of my team.
Good answer.
Awesome.
Ta-da!
We done?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting a little
Is
light.